Got shot right in the spine. It was
Oh
pretty
my
fucked
god, I
up.
can't believe it. And then he solved a puzzle and he went to the lost city of gold.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I
Yeah,
think in the music video he can walk again.
Uncharted Degrassi. Johnny, are we back?
Yeah, we should be starting back up here.
Cool.
I'm telling John Jay to try refreshing Twitch.
Tight.
Game that Degrassi.
I'm checking everything
Hmm.
here. Okay. Twitch is back up. Just double checking on Facebook. I'm not gonna worry too much about YouTube. Cause I don't think we had anybody. I don't know if anyone will actually watch it on YouTube.
I think one
People.
person in the chat mentioned YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, I had like 3 people on there at one point.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're back up on Facebook. Checking on YouTube. And we're back up on YouTube. Okay. We're back on everything.
Sweet.
All right.
But yeah, so anyway, it's tough to get me to care about a brand new brother character that they just like fucking spun up out of nowhere. And it's a fun game. It's fun Uncharted stuff, but it's like, I've shot so many guys in pursuit of this mysterious treasure that like sometimes you don't even know is a real thing. Like I don't remember how many of these games have like, the world in the balance versus just being like, I just want that fucking treasure. But it's just like, there's so many guys that are getting killed. I wish at some point in the series they would have like a final confrontation with the bad guy where they're undoing, like, you have to do a puzzle and like, they got you at gunpoint and you have to do it wrong and like let them suffer the consequences, something like that. Like some kind of non-shooty fucking ending for the bad guy, I think would be really cool because the puzzles in this game are fairly satisfying. The exploration's cool. The characters and the cinematics are great, but like just the big downfall for me of Uncharted 2 was the shooty finale, and 3 tried to erase that by just like foregoing a final boss. It just like, I think the antagonist of 3 just like sinks into some quicksand and you have to run away.
Doesn't 2 though? Like you have to kill those like ape things.
I think that's 1.
No, one
Or
is
maybe
the,
that
one
maybe
is
2.
the one where you fight on the boat. The one I remember, I really liked 1, but the end was very anticlimactic because it was like,
Yep.
oh, there's a boat battle. Oh, he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Game over. You did
Yeah,
good.
the final boss at 2 definitely involved like mercenary guy getting all jacked up on like ancient, super drugs, and you had to fucking just shoot him or whatever.
And
And
then
it's
don't
like,
like there's like a temple, and it like
yeah,
turns
I
loose.
think you're escaping from some like ancient jacked up like guards or something.
Yeah.
And then 3, yeah, like I said, you find whatever you find, and then the villain lady falls into some quicksand and just fucking like dip on it. And so I haven't gotten to the end of 4, but I'm really hoping that at the end of 4 there's like it's like, oh yeah, you got to solve this fucking Rubik's cube or whatever, and if you fucking do it right, it's actually a bomb, and you throw it at the you don't throw it, you just like hand it off to the guy and let him suffer the consequences, something like that. Just let a puzzle be the undoing, not so much a gun or an accident. Like there has to be something, but I don't know. It's it's a fun series, and in the 4th one, you work a fucking job. I mean, seriously, what is up with Nathan Drake just having a job? Like, I don't want to play Nathan Drake just working a 9 to 5 job at the salvage yard.
If
Like,
you had to though, what job would you want to play Nathan Drake doing?
Nathan Drake, I mean, if he's just gonna work a blue collar job, I feel like bartender would be good because he's got some stories, man.
Oh,
That
yeah,
guy's
that'd be
seen
perfect.
some shit. He would be a great bartender. And you got to get people's drink right while also like telling your story and like trying to remember the details and stuff. That'd be good.
So it's Cocktail, but starring Nathan Drake instead of Tom Cruise.
Yes, exactly.
That sounds
And
good.
I mean, besides that, using Nathan Drake's other skills, he'd be a pretty good like, I don't know, power line worker. The guy can climb like a motherfucker. He's like a fucking spider monkey. That guy. He can get anywhere. Um, he's like a parkour master, and he can climb a sheer brick wall. The guy could be a fucking fantastic, I don't know, graffiti artist or like sandblaster of old buildings. I mean, like, there's jobs out there for a guy like Drake. He's just, I don't know, working a tiny submersible in like a Turkish river for, or whatever you're doing in the game. It's like, when are we getting to the game? Like, I get it. You've established that Drake is living a normal life and might be out of the game. Where's the game?
Comes home, plays Crash Bandicoot. What else do you want?
Yeah. No, I mean, that's the thing. That's the beauty of it. If that's going to be the game, don't make the game.
I'm gonna come home, smash some boxes, and then smash some boxes. Wink, wink.
Oh.
Got a hot wife, a delicious dinner, and some Crash Bandicoot. You know the score. But no, they don't need to make a fucking game out of that. They could have just cut that, maybe implied all of that, and made it the usual action-packed Uncharted package. But I don't know. I'm not really down on the game. I just, other games have gotten in the way, and I haven't gone back and finished it.
Crash Bandicoot?
Yes, I've been playing the Uncharted chapter where you play Crash Bandicoot over and over again, trying to beat my virtual wife's high score in that. There's a trophy attached to it, Jesse. I can't just not do it.
Is she really good?
I don't know. I don't know the scoring on Crash Bandicoot, but I think you get a trophy for beating like 5,000 or something. But anyway, it's a fun game, and if you like that kind of thing, which I have in the past, it's worth a play. If you're looking for a more action-oriented game experience, probably not the one for you, because it's it's like watching a really long movie with some fun gameplay, just sprinkled in there. So,
and if you want to play Crash Bandicoot without buying Crash Bandicoot, that's your ticket.
Yeah, if you want to pay way more than Crash Bandicoot costs at this point to play one level of it in this game, that's the way to do it, son. So, it's cool. I like the series. I'm curious to know if it's actually done or if they're going to find a way to make side stories or whatever. But I do know from being spoiled that Drake's story, it's over. You want a spoiler for the end of Uncharted 4? Who wants one? Who wants to know how it ends?
I do.
I mean, it's been out long enough, I guess.
It's been out for over 2 years. He gets a job.
Really? What kind of job does he get?
He works for his own salvage company.
Oh, so he makes it, so in the beginning, he's working for someone else?
He's working just for some guy's salvage company, and by the end of the game, he's decided that he wants to retire from the thieving life and start his own salvage company to go salvage more things.
I mean, you do what you know.
Having that spoiled for me also has hindered my interest in playing the game. It's like, so is this just one man's problems starting a salvage company? Like, because it seems like these were more adventurous in the past. This is just, growing pains of entrepreneurship now. But anyway, still fun. Yeah. And it
almost seems appropriate because I know that there's it seems like a lot of PlayStation games too, where it seems like dads become the focus. Like the new God of War, it's all about dads and everything. So now it's like Nathan Drake, he's this adventurer going around thieving, surviving by his wits. And now it's just, I want to have a nice, steady job, come home, relax with my wife, put my feet up. He has become Nathan Dad.
Indeed. And as a dad now, I get the appeal of that more. But I also don't want to play a game of it. I want to play a game of him like jumping off fucking collapsing towers and crashing planes into shit. So
and killing people.
And killing a lot of people. I'm telling you, man, I've got a bloodlust that only the Uncharted series can satisfy. It's a problem for me. No, honestly, I like the puzzles more. I'm bad at shooty stuff. I like puzzles and jumping. So anyway, the game's dope to an extent, dope-ish. And I need to go back and finish it because it's an experience. I played the first 3. Why the fuck haven't I finished the 4th one? And Johnny, let's just keep it going, man. Let's go to game 5. Unlike the Uncharted series.
Multiple characters were supposed to make guest cameo appearances in this game's cafe, including Captain Olimar, Samus Aran, Fox McCloud, Wario, Link, and an Excitebike racer. They were all cut in the final game. Who's got those answers ready? All right, so John Harrington says Animal Crossing City Folk, sadly incorrect. John Regan says drawing of a penis, sadly incorrect. Jesse has the correct answer of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
I just want to point out, my answer should never be sadly incorrect. If there was a game titled Drawing of a Penis... Wait, no, okay, wait, no, my game should always be sadly incorrect, because I do want to play the game titled Drawing of a Penis.
No, see, your guess is always sadly incorrect until we feature the game Drawing of a Penis, in which case it will be triumphantly correct.
Yes. I was going to say, Johnny, what the fuck are you talking about? Nice try. So
anyway, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
Yes. It's... go for it. It's got a cafe, apparently.
Yes, there is a portion of this game. This game takes place in the neighboring kingdom of the Mushroom Kingdom, which is called the Bean Kingdom. So everything is slightly different because the citizens, rather than being based on mushrooms, are based on beans. And the game's story is the evil witch Cacletta and her minion Fawful have come to the Mushroom Kingdom and stolen Princess Peach's voice and replaced her voice with explosives. So when she tries to speak, it shows like the symbols that are giant like curse symbols. So her voice is literally replaced with F-bombs, which I think is hilarious. So you go on this quest through the Bean Kingdom to defeat Cacletta and rescue Princess Peach's voice. So the reason that I bring this game up is there is a portion in this game where you get to Bean Castle, and Mario and Luigi arrive, and they explain where the Mario brothers were trying to rescue Princess Peach's voice, blah, blah, blah. At which point, the attendant at the castle says, "Oh, you're the famous Mario brothers. We need your help." And she gives you a job, and you go into the basement, because there are several pipes that are overflowing, and you have to redirect the water and patch up the leaky pipes. And this is the only Mario game where you do honest-to-God actual plumbing.
Well.
Nice.
I was going to say,
finally.
Like, I was going to give you some shit. Like, seriously, David, the plumbers, that's really not a big part of Mario. But no, wait, this one actually has plumbing?
You actually have to, go... There's, a puzzle minigame section where you have to go fix a bunch of giant leaky pipes. It's kind of awesome.
Do you have to train under a licensed plumber for so many years and then, get the journeyman status and work your way up until you're finally a fully licensed plumber?
No, but there is a section where you change your overalls into a pair of regular denim pants that hang, just below your ass crack. So
what?
It is accurate.
Is that true? Oh, okay, I was gonna say like, the ass crack thing made me think it was fake, but like just put Mario in pants instead of overalls, that's a game changer. Uh, Holy crap, pants!
Is this even a Mario
because
game
it's-
anymore?
This is an RPG.
What is life?
This is the first of the Mario and Luigi RPGs, so you do get gear, but I think all of your gear are like variations on overalls. I think it's like old overalls, clean overalls, like
Yeah,
pristine
fancy
overalls.
overalls.
Yeah.
Metal overalls, fucking gold overalls. Oh yeah, RPG
Wouldn't
overalls.
gold overalls be metal overalls?
No, metal is it's reflective, but it doesn't really do that much damage protection. Gold
Yeah.
is like super overalls.
Gold is
Don't
not.
you play RPGs, David?
Gold is not a metal.
Yeah. Shut up, John.
Hang on, let me check the periodic table. My God, he's right.
It's a gas.
Oh man.
Has anybody
Um,
else played the original Superstar Saga?
I remember playing it. It was
No.
I thought it was pretty awesome because the battle system was you had you had to press the buttons at a certain time to dodge or do more damage and stuff. It was fun.
Yeah, this might be my favorite game on the Game Boy Advance. I really like this game. Partially because, like Jesse said, the battle system's really cool. Every action is controlled by a single button. Like Mario is the A button and Luigi is the B button. So you control each one independently. So as enemies attack, they might focus their attack on one or the other, and you have to like dodge or counterattack using the right button to be able to jump or counterattack. And then it has that same sort of like Mario RPG thing where as you attack, if you hit the button at the right time, you can do more damage. But every single attack in the game can be countered or dodged if you like press the button at the right time. So it's possible, even going to the very final boss, to take no damage whatsoever if you have all the timing down.
Nice. Yeah,
Which
no,
David
I'm
does.
Yeah, of course. Man. Yeah, I'm way behind on all these Mario RPG games. David, did you play the remake? Didn't they just remake this for 3DS?
They did remake it. I wanted to get it, but I didn't.
I couldn't remember. Was it just like going to be a straight remake with that extra Bowser's Minion mode, or was it like updated graphics and stuff like that?
It's completely updated graphics
Oh,
because the original uses like the GBA sprites, which are really nice sprites. It's a really like bright, colorful, very vibrant game, and especially because the Bean Kingdom is like is different from the Mushroom Kingdom, so you get a lot of things that are different from the typical Mario stuff. Like you still go to a forest and underwater and all that kind of stuff, but it looks very different. Like I remember there's a section where you're in the mountains and like the cliff tops, but it's all like bright, vibrant purples, and there's like stars from meteorite fragments and everything, and it looks really, really cool. But they did remake it, and the remade graphics are using like the 3D engine from the later Mario and Luigi games, so everything is more like a 3D model. It still looked nice, but I kind of have a soft spot for the original.
Yeah.
Plus, this game, the other big selling point of this game is fucking hilarious. Like
I think that's the big selling point on all these Mario RPGs, right? Or are all Mario RPGs funny, or is it just Mario and Luigi RPGs? Like, is Paper Mario funny?
Yeah.
I mean, Paper Mario has its moments, but like
Right.
There's no grim
This game-
dark.
this game has legit laugh out loud moments. This is the game that introduced Fawful, who is the minion of Cackletta, who I think it's actually the first battle that you like face him in. He sits there, he speaks in this ridiculously translated broken English, and he talks about how like the first meeting is a piece of bread and the final meeting will be a piece of bread, and this battle will be the mustard that seals them together, and this battle is the mustard of your doom.
Are we waiting for a laugh track?
I was gonna say everybody
I'm-
is just like nodding politely. Like it's just that kind of broken, ridiculous metaphors throughout the entire game.
I like that. I was gonna say, like, wait, why aren't we laughing? No, I like it. I mean, that's the thing. I think I don't know who writes these, if it's all in translation or if like they get just like touch ups when they come to America or what. But I think the Mario world is absurd and full of absurd characters. And when you have a chance to actually give the games a script besides just like Mario interacting with Bowser, then I think it's an opportunity to do some great fucking comedy. So I'm glad they do that. And
I also love there's one section. It was actually my favorite area of the game. You go to a university where they're doing like scientific experiments, and there's a portion where, because throughout the game there are coin blocks, obviously, and you find coin blocks where they've been studying them from various like time periods, and they're all based on coin blocks throughout Mario's history. Like there's the Super Mario World sprite and the original Mario Brothers sprite, and one of the enemies in the university section is the virus from Dr. Mario. And they always attack at you in threes, and every time that you hit them, they change colors. So if you get all three of them to line up as the same color, it kills all of them instantly.
Nice.
Which I thought was a really cool reference.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's cool that they took the world and RPG'd it up and made it just referential to the Mario series. That is exactly what David's Alley is. Like it's not just right up it; it's all up in your alley. So. Yeah, it's cool, and I really should pick these up at some point because playing the remake's one thing, but I'm sure I have a way to procure a copy of these Game Boy Advance Mario and Luigi games perfectly legally.
Oh, perfect!
Definitely, it is available on the Wii U eShop.
That's the one. That's what I was thinking. I was going to pull out my fucking 50 pounds of Wii U stuff, set it up, and download these games. Great idea, David. Thank you so much. Saving us from piracy. You're a good man, David.
He was supposed to send that to me. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, now I'm going to use it just to play Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. It's the only way. So, awesome.
If you're looking at the series, I would recommend either this one or Bowser's Inside Story, because those two are like neck and neck for the best of the series.
Tight. I'm glad. So... it appears that we've reached the end of the game, and if I'm seeing this correctly, do we have a tie for first place?
Oh, we do.
Oh my god. Should we have a tiebreaker lightning round question?
If you have one.
Of course.
Oh, you know I do, Johnny.
All right.
I don't know if it's lightning round or a special sound. Let's do it. Lightning round! So, David, thank you for bringing Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga to the show, and thank you for mentioning all those fun little outfits and things that you can get. My question for you guys is, you need to write it down, and without looking, and whoever comes closest without going over Price is Right rules, tell me how many different pairs of pants you can get in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
Do overalls count as pants?
Everything that I could find in this game mentions that they're pants.
Okay.
All the items are trousers, pants, jeans, gear that also say pants. I believe it's pants, not overalls.
Gotcha.
So, how many different gear items are there that are pants related in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga?
I wasn't asking for the purpose of this question. I'm really wondering, are overalls considered pants?
I mean, they just go over everything.
They cover the bottom half of your body, so yes. They just happen to
pants.
They're basically like pants with built-in suspenders.
Yeah, they're the best pants in the world, man. Because they cover a part of your chest, and they do all kinds of stuff.
And you can wear them and sing "Come On, Eileen," and it's great.
Yeah. So, let's see those answers. David says 25. Jesse says 11. Oh my goodness. Johnny, hit the calculating computer.
Calculating computer activated.
You hear that like balloons, rubbing sound? Like
Oops. Scoring complete. This game's winner is David Fleming.
That's right, David. The correct answer is 46.
Oh shit.
So,
damn, I knew there were a lot, but I didn't want to go over.
That's a lot of pants. So, congratulations, David. You've won tonight's game. Excellent job. So, now that I got pants on the brain, I was going to suggest maybe next week's theme, Games with Pants. But if you got a better idea, I'd like to hear it.
Well, I started thinking about Game That Tune because this is our 125th episode. Like,
It's fucking awesome. We're great.
we've been doing this a lot, and I realized, one of the strongest things about our show is we got 4 completely different people, and we all have our own tastes and our own preferences, and everybody's got their favorite, and I think that's great, and I think that's beautiful that we're all come together, and it got me thinking, games that do that are cool too. So I'm going to propose a theme of games with multiple playable characters that let you choose one. Any game where you can play as more than one character.
All right. I'm into it.
Cool.
Because there's more than one of those. There's a few games in which there are more than one character. There's a little something
Maybe it's
for
an
everybody.
RPG that lets you pick your party. Maybe it's a sports game that lets you build a team. Whatever.
Maybe it's Sonic Mania.
Yeah. You're right.
Maybe it's
John.
Sonic. God damn it, John.
Maybe it's Sonic Mania Plus. Am I right? Wink, wink, wink. We know what Johnny's picking next week.
I will literally
Fantastic.
send you money if you pick Sonic Mania Plus.
So, just any game that doesn't have only one character, and I guess you have to be able to select the character. What if it forces you to play as more than one character, David? Then what?
I mean, I will. See, this is where you're getting to the come on, let's be real.
Yeah.
But I will say any game that has more than one distinct playable character.
Awesome. Great pick. It's going to be a great game with a ton of variety coming up next week. So great job, David. Can't wait for that one. Thank you to everybody for listening. We've had a lot of fun. Great night tonight. Thank you for watching along with us live, chatting along with us in our chat room. We're live every Wednesday night. We're on Facebook.com/GameThatTune, Twitch.tv/GameThatTune, and YouTube.com/GameThatTune. So come join us, chat along with us, and have some fun. Thanks to everybody listening in podcast form. We appreciate you downloading and listening. We're on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. Tell a friend. Give them the gift of video game music and our dumbasses. Just make them listen to this podcast. They'll love it. Thanks to everybody that checks out our Patreon page, patreon.com/GameThatTune. It's the home for our fun exclusives. We got bizarre mixtapes. We got new shows in the works. We use the money to fund over 1 year of our 24/7 video game music live stream at youtube.com/GameThatTune. So you should go check that out.
Oh my
If you
God.
just want some good tunes in your ear. 1 year of video game music just out there. We did it. And that's all thanks to our patrons over there at patreon.com/GameThatTune. So consider going over there and throwing us a couple of bucks. Special thanks to our super fan tier producers, Alex Messenger, Lance Revere, and Andrew Oliver. You guys are fantastic, and thank you again for supporting the show. Thank you to our requester at the Sigma Omega on Twitter. Send us his via Twitter, as I'm being redundant. And you can find us there at GameThatTune and hit us with requests. Or you can email us, GameThatTune@gmail.com. You can check out GameThatTune.com and find the link to our Discord channel and chat with us and make requests there. You can find us individually on Twitter and make requests. We always want requests. We love playing requests. John always loves taking extra requests because he doesn't know as many games as everybody else, and he needs you to suggest some. So find John Regan on Twitter at
JP Regan Jr.
You can find me on Twitter at JGangsta187, and you can find Jesse Moore on Twitter at
Sega_legend.
Yes, and you can find tonight's winner, the man, the myth, the one and only David Fleming on Twitter at
DFD Fleming.
Fantastic. So, David, what's the bonus tunes tonight, man? What are you sending us home with?
I'm sending us home with quite possibly the most famous character select song in all of gaming history. I think you know what it is.
Hey now.
I wanna take you for a ride. 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 I wanna take
What a ride. Jones in the Fast Lane is copyright 1990 Sierra Online Incorporated. Final Fantasy V is copyright 1998 Square Company Limited. Papers, Please is copyright 2013 Lucas Pope. Uncharted 4 A Thief's End is copyright 2016 Sony Interactive Entertainment America LLC. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga is copyright 2003 Nintendo of America Incorporated.